As a yoga teacher, I often see these 3 mistakes that beginner students make in a yoga class. Sometimes these mistakes can slow down your progress or even hurt you. But the good news is that these mistakes are very easy to correct, so continue watching this video to find out how, and you're gonna get a huge boost in your asana practice and feeling satisfied after your yoga class. First common mistake is that people often think that downward facing dog is a hamstring stretch pose, but in fact it's a spinal extension pose. Because students are trying so hard to reach their heels down to the floor, we often miss the main point of this pose and round our spine a lot. To get a good spinal extension in this pose, tune your elbows in and bend your knees as much as you need. Your heels do not have to reach the floor. Moreover, my heels started reaching the floor in this pose after 4 years of practicing yoga, and even so, it happened unintentionally. So don't worry about it and do not overthink. Second common mistake is that a lot of people think they cannot reach their fingers down to the floor in a forward fold, therefore rounding their back again a lot, which is not a healthy position for our spine. In a forward fold, first bring your feet hip-width apart with your toes pointing to the front. I'd like to get into this pose from Urdhva Hastasana, so first let's bring our arms over the head. And as you're about to lean to the front and down, first bring slight bend into your knees and hinge from your hips. You can bend your knees here as much as you need and relax your neck. Another great way to get into this pose is from another way around. So let's come into a low squat or malasana. So bring your feet a little wider and bend your knees all the way down, so bring your sit bones closer to the floor. Place your hands with your fingers spread wide on the floor right in front of you. And from here, lift your sit bones up. As you see, my knees still stay slightly bent, so your legs do not have to be completely straight here. Repeat this section a few more times and you'll see that you too can reach your fingers down to the floor in a forward fold. Third common mistake is when you are transitioning from a 3-legged dog into a high lunge. Instead of swinging the leg, not reaching the top of the mat, not having enough space for that wide step, do this. First, we want to bring our body weight to the front, bringing shoulders above the wrist, then bend the knee and bring knee close to the chest, even slightly rounding the back here, and from here, lightly step between the hands. If your leg does not reach the top of your mat or that space between your hands, that is absolutely fine, that's normal. In that case, just help this leg with your hands. Sometimes we all feel quite busy and we don't have enough time for a complete practice, so check out my next video about 3 stretches that target at least several muscles at the same time, and you only need 5 to 10 minutes for that.